76 Main Street in Oswego is where my store has been located for the last 3 years. And the history of the building is it was originally built in the late 1700s, burned down, was rebuilt, and then in the 1800s it burned down again. It has a basement that used to be the ground level, the street level, and so there's actually cobblestones in the basement. This was a wild and woolly town at one time. The house in back of us was a house of negotiable virtue. So there was a lot of personalities and a lot of stories to be told. Now, this is what we know factually, looking at newspaper clippings and pictures of the building and things like that. So that's the facts. The not so factual is the story that at one time this particular building was part of the Underground Railroad, and that when it burned down the second time, there were people hiding in the basement who were ignored or not rescued, and that they died. There's been many anomalies and different things happening, and but we haven't only had things fall from the shelf. We've actually come into the store and had little statues arranged in a circle on the floor. We've also had numerous pictures taken with faces or spirit energy in the background. We've had voices, again, saying different things that were not random but had to do with the exact moment where things were happening. My grandchildren are here quite a bit, and there are certain places where my grandson will go and have an animated conversation. He's 2, but only in those particular places. So he's not prone to do it at home, and he's not prone to do it other places in the store. One is over by a mirror. There was a gentleman who came here from Haiti, and he all of a sudden began to cry and said that one of his brothers died in the basement.
We initially concentrated our investigation on the 3 rooms of the basement. We utilized the following equipment: the Paratalk, Melmeter, K2 meter, digital recorder, PSP7 Ghost Box, full spectrum camcorder, monotronic paraspectrum camcorder, and the Paracorder 667.
Hi, my name is Art Brendel. I'm here with Rob Veach. We're at the Angel House in Oswego, Illinois, Wednesday, 2:15 p.m., May 11, 2011.
We investigated the first room, which had normal electromagnetic fields and normal electrostatic fields. No electronic voice phenomena were recorded, so we concentrated on using the PSP7 Ghost Box combined with using the Paratalk. Because we were located in a deep basement, no FM radio stations were being received by the Ghost Box. So right now I'm communicating with the Paratalk, and I have the PSP7 on also, as you can see here. And I'm recording it with the EVP recorder behind it. So let's step back here. And I'm going to just ask some simple questions again. When I first came down here, I heard a woman's voice that said, "Watch." I don't know what that was. It was pretty clear. If anybody's down here, if they could communicate to me, to us, me and Art. As I said earlier, there's a lot of ways to communicate. There is an EVP recorder there, which is a device that will record your voice. On the right there is a device that will sense if you're near it. So if you go near that device on the right, that box, we can get a response. We can get a response. We can get a response.
We've had voices, again, saying different things that were not random, but had to do with the exact moment where things were happening.
Careful analysis of the entity response hello was over 4 radio channels, changing at 0.1 seconds. This could not have been a radio station. We investigated the second room where there is a non-functional old furnace. This room had extremely high electromagnetic field readings as well as high electrostatic readings.
Is there anyone in this room? If so, please manifest yourself either through the equipment that's in the room or give us other signs such as a change in temperature, any kind of guttural sounds, light flickering, anything, so we know if there's an entity in this room with us.
We're in the boiler room or furnace room again. I'm here with Art Brendel and Rob Veach, and we have the ghost box going. Again, we're trying to get any kind of response. We're talking into the Paratalk unit, and we have the PSP7 going, the PSP7 going, the PSP7 going. We investigated the third room and discovered the sealed opening that connected the two buildings for the Underground Railroad. This room had an above normal electromagnetic field readings, but no electrostatic readings. The back room, and it looks like it's a storage room. And right in front of the equipment here is the wall opening where slaves were transported between the two buildings. So it was a way for possibly slaves to get to the other building. Possible. If you're down here, we mean you no harm, no disrespect. We're just wondering if you could communicate with us, if this is your time to prove that you are here. Many people have been down there, they've had experiences here, they've communicated, they've had some responses. We're here to just validate you, and if you can come forth and give us a sound or a response on these devices, again, don't be afraid of them, they won't hurt you. They're just there to help us communicate with you. After careful analysis of the two camcorders' footage and the digital recorder's audio, no further EVPs or ghost box responses were recorded. We moved the investigation to the first floor. If there's any entities here, you can go by those devices that I'm showing right here. We have Art Brendel, and you can go by that one device on the right there, and you can harness its energy to manifest yourself.
There are certain places where my grandson will go and have an animated conversation. He's 2, but only in those particular places. One is over by a mirror.
Don't be afraid, we're just trying to communicate. There is a Lakota Indian prayer, Mitako Asin, which is a prayer to petition God on behalf of everyone on earth. I wanted to say this phrase to evoke an entity, but could not remember the words, so I asked Art. What was that word?
Yeah.